How you doing, man? All right, good.
Good to see you.
All right, how you been?
All right.
All right. I just did a video of this, I guess yesterday. It was an accident over here. Oh, crash. Mock's always going to correct me and call it a crash. Because when two people can avoid something and they both intentionally do it, it's called a crash. I mean, they call them crashes now. I still sometimes call them accidents, but crash is what it is. Like I said, I don't know what these cars were doing. Now, if you're making that left-hand turn onto Dimock, there's multiple signs that says no left turn, like that police officer's doing right there. You can't make that left-hand turn onto Dimock. Just so you guys know, you cannot make that left-hand turn onto Dimock. So B2 is just arriving on scene, but you cannot make that left-hand turn onto Dimock. So I've done multiple videos of that. You cannot do it. So don't try it. You will be at 100% at fault. Just be careful on your turns. If you're making a turn, more likely you do not have the right of way. Like I said, I don't know which direction these cars were going. I'm hoping they weren't making a left turn onto any left turn. You're going to be at fault. So just don't make a left-hand turn if you can help it. Or be careful about making a left-hand turn. Some people make all rights and no lefts. But that's for the insurance company. They figure all that out. They'll tell you exactly what they find and go from there. I'm assuming that gray car hit this black Nissan on the rear quarter panel. There's a couple of insurance adjusters that watch some of my videos, so interesting to get feedback from them. What they think. So if you've never been in Roxbury, you're coming through this intersection right here, just proceed with caution. Matter of fact, all the intersections, just proceed with caution. Don't assume you have the right of way. Just stop, slow down a little bit, look left, look right, proceed with caution, because there's always going to be someone that's not paying attention. So just, I see it more often than not. And this person either looking but not looking, texting or distracted some way or another. But don't assume that they see you. If you see them, you got to take the higher road and stop. Don't assume that they see you. By the way, my man, I was talking to Mark Means on the radio, or I shouldn't say the radio, on the phone, and he was upset about Boston police on the encrypted channel. So he was voicing his concerns, and he was like, if you guys are upset about it, feel free to call the mayor's office as well as the commissioner's office. I think he'll leave the numbers in the comments. Well, if he doesn't, I guess the number is for the mayor's office, 617-635-4000 or 635-4500. And I guess the commissioner's office is 617-343-4500, and they'll transfer you to the commissioner's office. So you can call 617-343-4500, and that's for the commissioner's office. Or you can call City Hall. If you're in the Boston area, you can just dial 311 and it transfer you. If you're out of Boston, 617-635-4500 or 4000. Mark was very adamant about, wanting to get something done about that. So see what you guys can do. He was. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much. I let Mark leave the comments. He can speak for himself. He watches probably 90% of my videos, so. Pretty hot day today too, guys, so don't overexert yourself. Hey, that's a police cruiser. You want me to tell him to move it, or you want to tell him to move it? This guy beeping the horn at the cruiser. I'll let him know. I'll be back. I'll let him know. I'll let him know he's blocking somebody in.
Bravo 104. 104. Man, can you just start EMS for evaluation?
Sure, is that going to be for a psych eval?
When you get a chance, you're blocking that guy in from getting out the driveway.
Yes, ma'am.
Take your time, no rush. Hey, yes, you could fit through there if he's a good driver, though. Like, let me see. Yeah, you could fit through there if you really wanted to.
Location, please.
Looking at it, you got space to fit through there. He's not really a good driver, because I know I can get through there. Look at that.
45
So you may have to hug the curb a little bit, but you can definitely get through there.
Dimock in Columbus.
Dimock in Columbus is where we are now. Give him a minute or two. He'll be over. But you know, I can't teach people how to drive. Some people have to learn how to drive for themselves. He's gonna attempt to do it.
Yeah, what? Don't worry about it. Okay.
He's trying to multitask. He's trying to get information from both passengers and drivers and everything, and make sure they got the. He's gonna find another way out. Maybe there's another way out of there. Well, if you knew there was another way out of there, why don't you take the other way out?
Bravo 4, bring one back.
That don't make no damn sense.
470.
I'll be damned. I guess he knew it. Well, yeah, he figured it out. He made it seem like that was the only way out. Like, I don't know. I'll be damned.
066.
I mean, for some people just ignorant for no reason. That's what it is. If he knew there was another way out of there, why did he just waste all that time for no reason? No, I'm not gonna cuss, but I would call him the child of God if I had to. He figured it out. I waste my time, waste the officer's time, and this guy just wasted everybody's time because he could have figured another way out. See, that's why you document what you see, because see how people are. You know what I mean? If he knew there was another way to get out, why didn't he just use the other way out? I mean, there's a cruiser trying to make it through that traffic up there. See, the first car, look at that first car. He has to know there's a cruiser behind him. Move your ass out the way so those cars can move. That's what you're supposed to do. Get out the way. Just common sense. Look both ways and drive. I mean, that goes to show you people don't know how to drive. It's the E13 cruiser. I don't know if it's on E13 or not, but it might be on E13. You never know nowadays. Nah, I guess not. He just took it, kept it moving. Unfortunately, the only time cars slow down when they see an accident, because they're stopping to see what happened, but not realizing they should be slowing down all the time. It's probably the ambulance coming now. Looks like the passenger in the gray car needs an ambulance. Not too sure, but I don't know. It is what it is. Look at that. I still can't get over that guy that beeped the horn and sat there like that was the only exit. And then when he didn't get the response that he needed or quick enough, he found another way out. Now that I know that, next time somebody wants to get out, I'm telling them, use the other exit. Actually, no way. I think that exit, probably exit out to Notre Dame Street or whatever that street is over there. Probably exit out that way. That's probably where I think it walks through there. Either that or it wraps around to the other side. I wonder if Boston could go accident or crash free for 1 week. You think it's possible that... No, it's not possible. That's definitely not possible because there's an accident every day. If Boston could go one day, just the city of Boston, we're not talking about Massachusetts, just the city of Boston could go one day without any accident throughout the whole city, that'd be a miracle. I don't know if there's ever been a day that there hasn't been an accident. I don't know. No, I don't think I can remember any days. Matter of fact, there was another accident down at Harrison and Dudley earlier. I didn't go to it, but I heard it on the radio. Harrison, Dudley, the famous spot for accidents, right in front of the fire station. See a tow truck down. I'm not sure if that tow truck is for up here or not, but we'll find out. If it is, we'll be sure to get the tow. You see a tow truck coming up Dimock. Oh, is that even Dimock on that side? I don't know what street that is. That's Stanley towing. So they don't do Stanley towing, so, unless they call for a private tow. So they probably called. He probably worked for Stanley Towing, and he called for his own tow because he got the tow outfit on. So they probably called for their own tow. Because Boston don't have Stanley Towing on this side of the district anyway. I think they got auto service and tire, always open, and MJS in the Kiki. I think that's the only four they have. At least on this district. Stanley Towing is on District E13. They do have the contract on that side. Told him to pull up there. He pulled all the way up. He's gonna have to back down, and once he I guess he could back it down. The lady's not even looking. She walked right behind that truck without looking behind her. Look at that. That's why you look left and right before you cross the street. Always look both ways. It don't matter if it's a one-way street. Always look both ways. Imagine just getting off of work and working once you get off of work. That's what he's doing right now. He just got off of work and he's working. Throw that hook on there before it rolls back off. Yo, Mark, you're on YouTube, man. You want to tell the YouTube viewers anything? I'm doing a video. You want to tell the YouTube viewers anything?
Yeah, you doing it now?
Yeah, I'm doing a video right now. There's a car accident on Dimock Street, and we got Stanley doing their own tow.
Okay. All right. So you doing your thing. After police officers, how they like the radio? I just wanted to update you with the commissioner's office.
Oh, okay, cool.
You got my message.
Let me call you for an accident.
Oh, okay. I'll call you back, sure. As Mark means, he calls me on a regular basis. But like I say, he's very upset about the going encrypted. You better strap that bad boy down, man. You got no straps on that damn thing. Maybe one. You gotta strap that thing better than that. I seen cars. Lucky I wasn't doing YouTube videos a few years ago. I seen tow trucks that had cars that flipped off the side of the. Matter of fact, I got some video. I haven't posted it yet, but it's on my YouTube channel. But eventually I'll put them public. They're not really public now, but some people doing horrible stuff towing cars. Put it that way. That's why you strap it down. At least have 2 points of tie down. At least minimum of 2. It's supposed to actually have 4 points, but minimum of 2. AAA does it. AAA is the only one that tow the cars the correct way. They tow it 100% correct. How you doing? Probably hang around for this last tow right here. It might take a little longer because this is a police tow, so they won't have the fast response like Stanley has. Stanley's right down the street on Washington Street, just before Hadoff's, right there, that left right there. More likely gonna probably tow this vehicle as well. Like I said, it's a pretty hot day out today too. So the weird thing is, if you're on Columbus Ave, that's actually the E13 side. But if you're on Dimock, it's the B2 side. I'm not sure. Well, no, it's weird too. I think if you're on the right-hand side of the road, it's B2. If you're on the left-hand side of the road, it's E13. Because B2 has all the like Academy terrace up there and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of weird how the sector splits down the middle. It splits right directly down the middle. So this, I'm gonna say this car here's at fault. Only reason why I say that because whenever I was driving, they always told me, and I think it's still the rules still apply. You're supposed to have control of your vehicle at all times. So if the front of your vehicle hits another vehicle, they're gonna assume that you're automatically at fault because you're supposed to have control of your vehicle at all times. But they say the driver's side more, but the whole front is supposed to be your line of sight. So you should have control of that. Now, if the front of the other car had hit this car, and they both fronts had hit each other, they might share the 50-50 blame. I think that's how that works. I'm not an insurance adjuster, but I believe that's how that works. But you have to have control of your vehicle at all times. So they're assuming that you see what's in front of you before you move forward. Yeah, when you're driving, just have control of your vehicle. If you see a car that's going to jump in front of you, the same energy it takes you to beat the horn, step on the brake. I see people leaning on the horn, but they don't use the brakes, which is not going to... The horn doesn't stop the vehicle, your brakes stop the vehicle. So the same energy it takes you to beep on the horn, you should be applying the brakes at the same time. That don't mean go faster, it means slow down. A lot of cars, they beep the horn as if you're gonna move out their way, but if you don't move out their way, guess what? They hit you or you hit them. This tour might take a longer time because he just literally called it in on the radio. We'll see. We'll hang around about 5-10 minutes to see what happens. Might come quick, it may not, We'll see. I think a lot of these accidents or crashes wouldn't happen if, especially on this street here, if they didn't change the pattern of the road by putting the center run a bus lane in the middle. Because a lot of drivers, see that sign that says no U-turn, no left turn? A lot of them will they'll still make that turn even though they can't make that turn or shouldn't make that turn. And since the last time they had an accident, they put more signs up. So they have a sign right there that you can see. They have a sign on that pole right there that you can see. And then when I walk over here, they got, I think there's 3 additional signs on that stretch. that you still can see. Something like it's in my favor. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now before, somebody took this sign down, but I'm gonna show you where there used to be a sign. So there's a sign there. There used to be a sign right here. Somebody took it off, but there was a sign right there. And as you can see the brackets on it, somebody took that sign off. Cause I did a video when it wasn't there, and I did a video when it was there. Now it's another video when it's not there. So somebody took that sign off, like, I don't know, I would say within the last few months or so. Now there was a sign down here. We'll see if it's still down here. It should be right, this second tree right here should be a sign that says no left turn. Now they added these signs to help people understand you cannot make this left turn onto Dimock. Another sign right there. Now they didn't always have this sign here. This sign was probably put there in the last year or so. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't always there. After that, there's no more signs going down that I know of. Everything else down there's no other signs. So there's enough signs that tell you cannot make that left turn if you're paying attention. Good sign here. And I think people do that on purpose. I think they do that because they can say they don't see the sign. Somebody's deliberately taking those signs off. There's a sign on top of that pole there. Now there was a sign right here. As you can see, that the brackets are still there, but somebody took that off. It didn't fall off. Somebody took it off. That's pretty much it. Just watching these cars as they drive up and down Columbus Ave.
Did something happen over here, or?
Well, accident right there.
Oh shoot! Well.
It's always an accident here. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
I'm just recording the traffic while I'm waiting for the tow truck.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Well, you don't want to be on camera?
No, I'm good. I don't care. I got no good side.
You got no good side? You got
no good side.
Everybody got a good side.
My good side is when I just woke up in the morning.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing then. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm watching how these cars right here can't figure out that there's a car in front of them and how to maneuver around.
Yeah, I get an Uber drop off usually like right over there.
Yeah.
And oh yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah, and like they try to go back in, and then there's always like a certain amount of honking.
Oh yeah, definitely. No question about that.
And I feel bad because I'm like, you know what, dude, just drop me out. Like, hold the phone, run around, and drop me off right there.
Well, Boston has a lot of aggressive drivers. That's what it is.
Yeah, especially this area because they're not used to. I feel like this is the newish area with like the bus and.
Yeah. Well,
more chaos than anything else.
the bus lane is, I think, it's a waste of time and money. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, like I don't really. They congested this.
Well, wait until they do Blue Ave. They want to do the whole entire Blue.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they.
Oh, that's funny.
Maury Haley. There's a lot of people that support that.
No, that's bad.
The mayor supports it. That guy, that whatever his friggin' name is.
Why not just have the trains like they used to?
They can do that too. But what's your concerns now before they start doing it? Because they're gonna probably do it in a couple of years.
I mean, I would prefer a trolley system rather.
They could do a light rail system. Yeah, I don't see why they can't. A lot of people don't know it. They're trying to do from Civic Street all the way to Mattapan Square. They want to do the same thing up here.
Why not just we have the money for it. Why not an underground system?
They can do that too. Yeah.
Like 10 years from now, we have an underground system where the buses just do what the SL1 and SL2 and.
Right. I know you're talking about down by the Logan Airport area.
Yeah, that's just like.
Take care now. Be safe.
I'm gonna join you.
A lot of people have a lot of people have good ideas, but you got Russell Holmes, Ayanna Presley, Maura Haley, Mayor Wu. I heard Ruth Diaz too. Ruth, the city councilor, she supports it. There's a few people that support it, and if you don't, if I'm saying your name in error, call me out. I'll sit down with you. We can have a one-on-one on YouTube, and we can talk about it. But so far, I'm gonna call you out because I know Russell Holmes and Ayanna Presley. They said the name, so if you get this message and it's in error, call Ned Supporter, and we'll sit down. Don't run from me. I'll come to you. We'll check it all out. Like Josh Kraft, he's a lost cause. I went down there 2 weeks, and his aides are here. He set up a meeting with me and him. I don't need that no more. I don't need Josh Kraft. I already know what Josh Kraft's all about. It speaks for itself. He's not a man of integrity. But the other question is, I was talking to a couple of friends of mine. Now, you guys see a lot of videos on YouTube. See those commercials on YouTube? Some of them are on the news, Channel 5, Channel 7. And they're all saying Josh Kraft did for their community. Now, I know quite a few people. I know other people who know quite a few people. And I know other people know more people than I know. Now, my viewers are more people out there. Do you guys know any of those people personally, or have you ever seen them before? The people who are doing those commercials for Josh Kraft. Do you know any of them? Just one person. There's multiple of them, but if you know one person, you went to school with that person, or you work for that person, or you work with that person, or you seen that person in the city of Boston, leave some comments, because I'm curious to know. I haven't never seen any of those people. And I don't know who those people are. And they say the community. I'm not too sure what community they're talking about. So if you know any of those people, let me know. I talked to a few people already, and they don't know who the hell those people are. They have no idea.
You want 62?
I'm trying to hang around for the tow for that vehicle there. I know a lot of people like the tow scenes. I didn't always do the tow scenes, but I'm gonna start doing as much as I can. I'm not gonna get all of them. I'm gonna get as much as I can though. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. Like Mark Mean said, Nez, I know you're a busy guy out there. I just gotta catch you on the fly. And like, you know, I take time to talk to him on the phone here and there. We transfer information back and forth. But I'm talking to a lot of people, asking a lot of questions, learning a lot about more than I knew before. How the city operates, how people, who the game players are, like, you know, a lot of stuff going on in the city we're not aware of. You know, who's catering to the investors out there, what they're promising these mayoral candidates, all this kind of stuff. What our city councils are supposed to be doing and what they really are doing. There's a lot going on out there that we're not even aware of. Just so recently, I don't know if you heard about it, Stephen Tompkins got arrested in Florida, allegedly for strong-arming people for cannabis money. I don't know if that's true or not, but they got checks. The question is, why are they sending you checks, Mr. Thompson? You should not be receiving any checks from a cannabis at all. Like, what are they doing, donations? What's going on? And if it's donations, are they expecting a favor from those donations? I mean, I don't know. I heard other stuff about him. I'm not gonna elaborate too much on it, but he knows who I am. Matter of fact, when I was working at the sheriff's department, he was the, I think he was the special sheriff under Andrea Cambrell, if I'm not mistaken. So if he doesn't know who I am, he has to know who I am. I know who he is, so he has to know who I am. And if he doesn't know who I am, people in his cabinet know who I am for sure. No, he knows who I am. Like, I just shook his hand, we had a conversation, so he knows who I am, trust me. Matter of fact, we had more than one conversation, so yeah, he knows exactly who I am. That's like me saying I don't know who Zazito the Pina is, you know what I mean? Like, you see me on a regular basis, you know who I am. It's beeping the horn, but there's no movement there. So he's like the 8th car back, but he's beeping the horn, and everybody has a red light, which is, I don't know. Maybe saying hi to somebody. Who knows? Hate to bore you guys with some dead footage, but I'm just killing time till the tow truck comes. So that young lady and that gentleman did make some key points. Why don't they run a light? You could run a light rail, which would be like considered a green line. You can run a silver line underground, or you can run a subway underground. If you got they say they got the money, which they do got the money. It'll be a major project because you're talking about removing so much dirt and tunneling and rerouting pipes and drainage and all that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty sure they got architects and engineers and designers that can do that. Like I said, it will cost money, but it is upgraded for the future. Or they can always do a more modern, elevated version of it. I mean, there's always ideas and ways of doing it. It'd be cheaper to run an elevated version, but there's a lot of things you can be done. But the center run and bus lane does not increase the bus timing whatsoever. It does not make the bus get to its location any sooner at all. And by the way, the blue line, I think for the next couple of weeks, between not too sure the stops. I think it's Aquarium and Wonderland, if I'm not mistaken. They're doing shuttles over there. I gotta get the exact stations. I know it's Aquarium, and I'm not too sure the other station. I'll find out by tomorrow. Somebody that rides the blue line on a regular basis is saying I should go down there and do a video of the blue line in chaos. That's what it is. We'll give it another 5-10 minutes and we'll head up out of here if the tow truck doesn't show up. How long have we been out here so far? We've been out here about, I don't even know. It's like 51 minutes. No, it's actually 45 minutes. Well, we'll hang around as long as we can. Look at that, right there, almost got him. If he would have had a little less room, that bus probably would have clipped him or he would have hit the bus, either or. There used to be a guy, I'm not gonna say his name. He used to go to every I gotta find if he still does this. He'd go to every single emergency call thing like this and he'll find it. He'll push it. Wait till somebody picks up and say, I'm just running a test to make sure it's working. And I don't know if he did. I don't know if that's. I guess it is legal to do that. So he'll push this button, and then he'll get somebody to see if it works. And he found a lot of them that didn't work. To be honest with you, which I thought was a good idea. There's some parks that were on the St. Alphonsus Street that didn't work. There's some parks. Oh man, he found some parks that are along the Southwest Corridor that they didn't work. He found quite a few of those things that didn't work. I one day I might do a video of that. I don't know. There's so many things that people put suggestions in my head, and I thought about that person when I saw that, because how would you know if it works? I mean, if you don't push the button, you can't assume that it works, right? Just because you see a blue light on top of it doesn't mean that it works. So and I'll probably ask the MBTA how often do they test those things. And if they don't have a solid answer, I might go around and test a few of them to see if they do work. Because they should work. I mean, they're supposed to work. If they don't work, then that's the problem. Now, I don't advocate going around pulling fireboxes to see if those work, because you get yourself in trouble doing that. What's up, Earl? How you doing, man? Look like MJS to the rescue right here. The gray car. I'm across the street when the light's safe to do so. Where you get a better view of him hooking it up. How's it going? How you doing, man? Keeping myself busy. Gotta keep myself busy. Gotta find something to do. If I'm not doing this, I'll be doing something else. So, figure kill some time, documenting the tow. using the smaller J hooks today. He's got the bigger J hooks over there, but either or works.
Stand by for a minute. I got 4 breaking into a basement at 8 Elizabeth. Be Charlie was to start clearing up and heading up that way. Charlie 113 was to do with River. Can we clear up? Yes, ma'am, sir, no. Alright, be 8 Elizabeth Street, B&E in progress. You got 4 males breaking into a basement there. I just going up home for that. Alright, you got one wearing a white shirt and sweatpants, and you got another one wearing red sweatpants, one in shorts, red socks, backpack, and a hoodie. He's the one that's keeping the door. Be advised, there may be tenants right inside there. He's running down what street? Is that the tour what's called? Who's running down what street? Alright, then lead towards B2. That's for the person with the knife.
Those large J hooks are the way to go. You really can't go wrong with the large J hooks. They work, man. They trust me. They work. They do work. Those large J hooks do work. I mean, if you put them on the right way, they do work. It kind of look like it's brand new too. It don't look like it's that old. It doesn't have a whole lot of mileage on it, that's for sure. Tell by looking at, you know, I'll say that car is no more than a year old, if that. But look at the calipers though too. Maybe less than a year old. Yeah, I would say this car's brand new. Look at the calipers on there, guys. I mean, there's no wear and tear, there's no corrosion, no aging on it. Look at that right there. I mean, telltale signs that that car is probably just fresh off the lot. I would say no more than even the undercarriage. You can tell by looking at it. I mean, that's all look pretty new. All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.